Hi everybody, Bonnie here. I hope you guys are doing good. Thanks for stopping by to see my failed attempt at VEDA. Even the VEDA video every other day just wasn't working out for me, or isn't working out for me at all. I'm really struggling to find the time when I have like no interruptions and I can just sit and talk to you guys, which I've got right now because the girls are all upstairs. If you hear a sewing machine, that is Sage. She is sewing some badges on for a church thing. So yeah, I don't even know how to work a sewing machine, and you could hear little bangs or laughing or talking or whatever because I am sitting directly underneath one of the girls' rooms. So there's my disclaimer for noise. Yeah, and Nick's at work, so I can record. I didn't really crochet anything that I said I was going to work on in the last video. Oh, maybe I did get one more of those little animals done, and then a couple random hats that I didn't plan on making. And then I have some cars to show you guys too. So let's get started. So last night and this morning I had the opportunity to work out of this lovely book here. I've got about 5 more to go. I'm hoping that the beginning of May I will be able to show you guys every single one that I've crocheted. I am doing the whole book. Right now I'm working on the leopard. I don't know if it's on the, yep, it's on the cover right there. I just have the body done with that. But I did finish the hedgehog and I think it turned out cute, so I want to show you guys. The yarn I used is Loops and Threads Classic Acrylic. It's a little bit thicker and like, I call it bouncy. I don't know, it's got a little stretch to it compared with like a Red Heart number 4. And I gave it a smile because it just needed a little something. The poor little guy's got no legs. And no ears or anything. The eyes are 6mm, they're really small, but I think it works. And yeah, this one, it didn't take as long as I thought it was going to, and with all of the popcorn stitches it was pretty easy, and I was dreading this one. I skipped it because I just didn't want to deal with all the bobbles or all the popcorn stitches, but I should have made it a long time ago. It was super fast. Super easy. If I make this again, I'm gonna give it some feet somehow and some little ears. I didn't squish, I didn't stuff it a lot, so it does have squish because there is some spaces. You can't see my stuffing. In the pictures in the book though, you can see the stuffing through the stitches. It's just the way that it's made. So I didn't want to overstuff it. So it's got some squish. Yeah, this will probably go to Amber from Crochet, her make along for the elementary school kids. So yeah, I'm happy to finally be working out of this book again. I'm gonna try my hardest to finish all of the animals by the end of the month, which is in 2 days. Today is the 28th. Today's the 28th of April. Oh my goodness, you guys. So yeah, I had mentioned in a previous video that we do go to the library quite often. There's a few homeschool groups that Brielle is a part of, and then there are some moms that I've met at that crochet. So we sit there and we have our little crochet time while the kids do their thing. And I brought those squares that I am working on edging in white for the cardigan, but I ran out of the white yarn, so that is on hold. And I needed something to like do at the library to crochet because I can't take Amy's. I've tried. And I even tried with that book I just showed you, but I lose count of my stitches, and then, you know, you've got to bring the stuffing and the safety eyes and all of that stuff. And I'm like visiting while I'm crocheting, so I can't really pay attention a lot. So I thought I would make a hat because, you know, hats are not that complicated. I mean, some of them can be. So I brought some green yarn with me to the library, and I started a very simple half double crochet hat, and I only got a couple of rounds done, and then I had to, well, we had to leave to put that away. And then on the next day, which was Saturday, the girls had their Pinewood Derby, and I will insert pictures of all of these awesome cars back here. Now, mine, I just put strawberry shortcake stickers on and some glittery pink paint because I like pink and glitter. Lydia, she made hers look like a corn, like a corn cob. It looks so cool. So Lydia and I are both like leaders, so ours went in the leader division. My car lost, but I think Lydia did pretty good. And then Sage has very cute stickers. Look at all those cats. I love it. And then like there's a random banana sticker. You guys see that one? And she did pretty good too. And then Briella, she made hers look like a snake. This is Mr. Snake from The Bad Guys. It's a book series and it's also a movie. It's a really good movie. I was surprised. Like, and she actually won a trophy. She won a trophy for the best paint job, which was awesome and like surprising. Not surprising because she did a great job, but just like, wow, because there were over 100, I think 160 cars. It was crazy and it was a long day. So I knew I was gonna need some crochet to keep me busy. And I packed my strawberry shortcake little backpack bag with the hat that I had started at the library in the green yarn, and then I packed all that I could fit of some more yarn to make a hat with. But I didn't get to do one stitch at the Derby because I ended up working in the concessions. They needed help there, and it was fun. Like, it was really fun working the concessions and stuff. So when I got home, it was like 5 hours we were there. It was a long time. We were all really tired and just ready to chill. And so I started working on the hat that I wanted to work on while I was there. And I finished it. And this is what it looks like. It's very simple. This yarn is the Dollar Tree yarn, which is really soft. Like, it's really soft. It's just half double crochets in the back loop and then single crochets for a little bit of a brim. I tried it on Briella's head. I kept trying it on, and it fits her. She's like 5th grade, 6th grade size head, you know, and I really liked how it turned out. So I wanted to make it again. Do you think I wrote it down? No. I didn't write it down. As I'm making it, I started from the top here and I did 6 single crochets in the magic ring, and then I went right into half doubles in the back loop. And I'm like, oh, I'll remember where I increased and how many rows. I did not remember because I started making a second hat, and this is the second one that I made. But I tore this out like 4 times because the top of it was just way too pointy. It was like a cone. It was so after many attempts, I did write down what I did. I got this, and look at how that yarn pooled. I think this is a Loops and Threads yarn. I don't quite remember, but I like how the swirl is in the back loops with the half doubles, and I wasn't expecting kind of like vertical stripes, but that's what happened. And then I did do 4 rows of single crochet in the back loop. I'm gonna make another one just to check out my pattern or what I did. I mean, this is super simple. I'm sure a lot of other people have done half double crochet hats, but in case anyone's interested in, I do want to get the pattern written so I can just like zip through it. And yeah, so I really want to make another one of these. This is the perfect project for the library because I don't really have to pay attention that much, and size-wise, I think this one is a little bit smaller than this one, and because these hats are going to be donated to Amber's make-along for the elementary school kids, and then sometimes she had mentioned the teachers need a hat, all kinds of sizes. So I am not worried about trying to, you know, do like a hat for an 8-year-old or a hat for a 12-year-old or whatever. I'm just gonna make some hats while I'm at the library visiting, and as I get those done, I'll show you because I can't wait to experiment with colors. I've already packed my bag with a light purple and a peachy color. maybe a pink too, I don't know. Just, you know, I can do stripes or whatever to make some hats. So speaking of color, I really like bright colors and all kinds of colors. If you're new here, I do think muted colors are pretty, but it's not me. Like, I'm sitting in a bright orange chair and our couch is green. It's like, I like a color. And I also discovered that I really like wearing scarves like this. This is so comfortable. I had gotten this, and one Sunday, I think it was probably a Sunday or something, I just put it on because I'm like, I'll just wear this to church. And then I'm like, wow, this is really comfortable. And it keeps my neck warm too, but it's not like too hot. I know if I kept my scarf on that I made out of, like, I made a latte cake yarn one, and those other scarves made of yarn, those can get pretty warm, but this is just perfect. And the colors, how fun. And all the girls were just like, okay, but they're getting used to it. And you guys, I had to go to the post office today because the crickets came. We've got a couple of geckos and they eat live crickets, so we get those delivered to the post office and then held there. And since I had to go get those this morning, there is a thrift store right next to it, basically. So I stopped in there thinking, you know, maybe they'll have some scarves. And they did. I got a few scarves I'm going to show you just because they're pretty and colorful. And I'm excited about them. You guys, I'm excited about scarves, but that's okay. So I got this one, 50 cents. These were only 50 cents. This one is like an infinity one where you would double it. I do have one like that's an infinity one. It's black and blue with roses on it, I think, but I don't double them up. I don't like a lot of stuff like in front of my neck, like t-shirts. I do wear t-shirts occasionally, but they're not my favorite. So I got this one, and I have already washed them. It's a little bit damp, but yeah, this one. And then there's another one. I think this one's an infinity one too. Let's see. Yeah, this one is too. This one's like not my favorite. I like the other one better, but I still like this one. I think this one would look good if I wore like a black shirt or a black cardigan or something. And then this one is my favorite one that I bought. This one is just I don't know the term, a straight scarf. I don't even know like what this is made of because all the tags have been cut out of them. But this one is really pretty. So yeah, you know, maybe you'll be seeing me wear a lot of scarves. And I was thinking, could I crochet something like this? Obviously not out of like a number 4 acrylic yarn, you know, that would be too heavy, but like, could you crochet a scarf out of crochet thread or something? Like, what would you use to make it flowy, you know, and light? Because summer is coming, even though it's not here yet, but it is coming. So I know it's kind of random, but I'm into scarves now. I'm not sure if you can hear a little bit of snoring, but Pepper is sleeping on the couch. I'll see if I can get a picture or something of her before she like wakes up. So that is what I have for you today. Yeah, she's snoring and making me laugh. Hi, Pepper. Of course, you just woke up. You were so cute snoring. I will be seeing you soon, probably in a couple of days. I do have something planned for April 30th, the last day of April, the last day of VEDA, the VEDA fail. And yeah, so stay tuned for that. That's what I've got to show you guys. I know it's not a lot of crochet, but it's what I've had time to do, and hopefully I was gonna say this weekend. Here I am thinking it's like Friday or Saturday, but it's Monday, right? Yeah, it's Monday. The weekend is a long way off. But, you know, I know that I do have some crochet time today, this evening. We were supposed to get like severe thunderstorms. They go overboard, like trying to scare people. That's why I went to the post office this morning and just to get like all the errands done. And it rained a little bit and it got pretty windy, like, but now it's not even raining and we even had a peak of sun. So I didn't plan on going anywhere today because of the bad weather that we never got. So I do have some time to crochet tonight. I'm gonna let you guys go before I start talking about something else totally random. So I hope you guys have a good night or day, morning, a good time. I hope you guys have a good time. And I will be seeing you soon. Bye, everybody. So maybe this won't be donated. Someone has claimed it. I'm so tired.